Hey peeps, welcome to NasTime Adventures. We're back at the Ford Drive show. We're back on the 23-0 stand. They've got a whole lot of new rooftop tents and I want to take a quick look and show you their new range. Now essentially what's happened is they introduced a whole lot of new rooftop tents last year. They've had a bit of feedback, and as they consistently do, they're constantly upgrading and improving their range. So you're going to see some really great changes. Now, just a reminder, I do not work for 23-0. I do not get paid by 23-0. I've just been a fan of the range of rooftop tents and the quality for a number of years now. I've never had any issues. I do also run the 23-0 group on Facebook as well. Check that out. Lots of useful information, lots of tips, and lots of genuine feedback from real customers. Now, no real particular order, you've got the Panther 1600. Pretty much the same, they haven't made a lot of changes to that one. You've also got the Panther 2000, a little bit bigger, great for families. It's a killer rooftop tent with a solid roof on it, and like I said, absolutely perfect for families. The next option is the Yowie Slim. That's pretty much the traditional Yowie. You've got the ABS roof on it. Again, great option where you can fold it out, bigger rooftop tent, bit more space for families or for couples and that sort of stuff. Works really well for a lot of people. Introducing now the Yowie AX as well. This is the one here behind me. That's got the aluminium frame. It's lifted. It's actually a really good rooftop tent. Gives the option now, a little bit more space than these ones. Different style to the traditional A-frame ones that I prefer, but great for families and a lot more space inside because the roof's actually lifted up, a lot stronger. Carry your solar panels and that on top, of course. Next, moving on to the Saber, which I've been using for the last couple of years. It's been a great rooftop tent. Not a lot of changes to that one. I've got a couple of videos on there if you want to have a look. It is a quality rooftop tent, but for me personally, if I was going to upgrade now, I'd be looking at the Saber Pro. Now, I have done a separate video on that one if you want to have a look, but some great features on the Saber Pro. Not really much more expensive either. Significant changes from last year's model. As you can see, they've got a new design awning, which another great feature, you can clip it on the sides and it picks up less wind, but it gives you a little bit more space when you do need it. Of course, this is a fully welded frame. It actually sits higher than the Saber Pro. It sits higher than last year's model as well. A great feature to have, because for me, I want to be able to keep all my bedding, some clothes, and more importantly, keep my pillow up there as well. And this gives you that option. Then of course, as per last year, we've got the Saber X. That just lifts the roof up a little bit higher, very similar to the Saber, but just gives you a little bit more space inside, which some people need. They have made some minor changes to that one, new style awning. Now of course, if you do want a little bit more space, you do have this new Saber Max. Same as the Saber X, just gives you a little bit wider, and of course if you're taking your partner with you, a great benefit. Now last year they had the Saber Lite. This year they've introduced the Saber Super Lite. Made some definite upgrades, a little bit more comfortable, and still maintained the weight, which is just over 60 kilos depending on what you add to it. So now again, if you want something lighter but a little bit bigger, they've got the new Saber Lite Pro, which is a step up from the Saber Super Lite. Essentially gives you wider space, a little bit more clearance so you can have more bedding in there, and it's still fairly light. I think just over 70 kilos. Now if you're not really keen on the A-frame styles but are looking for something light, we've also got the Dakota Super Lite. As you can see, it's a flip out version. Gives you a little bit more space inside, and it's going to be super light for you. It does seem to me that all the rooftop tents do feel a little bit softer in the mattresses. They've made some definite upgrades, but if you find you want something a little bit better, they do have some mattress upgrades as well, which is fantastic. So as you can see, 23-0 have been really busy over the last 12 months, adding a whole lot of new rooftop tents. Thanks again, peeps, for joining me. I look forward to catching you in the next video. See you there.